Happy 30th birthday! You're reeking of old woman smell. First of all, thank you for the birthday wish. Thanks. But rather than an old woman smell, it's the scent of mature charm that I'm reeking. You gotta be kidding me. You're an uneducated woman in your 30s not getting sold, and you have no mature charm. Aren't you putting too many cherries on top of your insult? I don't care if you've worked here for 15 years or what, but everyone's being so considerate of you. I'm not sure about that. You've been working after you graduated junior high, so you're a veteran, like it or not. But I don't understand what makes you think you can be all arrogant about it. I'm not trying to be arrogant. It's not like I'm titled. If you end up becoming our boss, our office is going to have a riot of college graduates. I don't mean to be anyone's enemy, though. I consider everyone my colleague. I hate how you're acting so cocky about working here for such a long time. And if you keep acting so shamelessly after working here for only 1 year, others are going to hate you. Just leave me alone! Right back at you. I've been curious, but how did you even get this job when you only graduated junior high? When I started working here, our CEO had just found this company. I see. I didn't know. I was a kid who didn't even know how to turn on a computer, so I was in charge of running errands for the CEO. I'm sure that's what a junior high graduate deserves. But I watched my senior colleagues work, and I stole their methods to learn how to work. Whoa, so you're a thief! I take that as a compliment. Taking someone else's talent is a form of talent. When are you going to quit? Why are you asking all of a sudden? Oh, I'm sorry. When will you ever get married before you quit? I don't have anything planned as of this time. Of course not. I knew it. You don't even have a boyfriend. Why are you even asking? Making work life your lover is so lame in this generation. I guess it's already too late for you to even rush. My generation is all about working, being in love, and getting married. We're all about getting everything we want. I see. And so, how can I help you? I'm meeting up with a friend, but she's running late, so I'm just killing time. Okay. Oh, there she is. I'll talk to you later. I was asking around my colleagues the past few days, but they keep saying good things about you. What kind of research are you doing when you're supposed to be working? Everyone just has great things to say about you, but are you that good? I'm not so sure. I secured a $100K contract yesterday, so maybe that's what everyone's talking about. What? Is that it? I guess. That's so lame! We just started a new fiscal year, so I'm going to work even harder. Can I stop speaking to you respectfully if I were to generate more sales than you? Excuse me? I mean, whoever generates more sales gets to be admired by others, and whoever doesn't is beneath others, right? I don't think that's a standard. Let's have a simple sales competition. Whichever one of us is getting more contracts in the next 3 months will be the winner. No, I don't plan on competing with you. Why would you say that? Are you scared? Oh, you're such a coward. You're scared that you're going to lose this game. Besides, you work at General Affairs, right? So what? You don't even know anything about sales, and we can't have you do whatever you want. Huh? You're looking down on me. It's a look-down harassment. This is terrible. Stop calling everything harassment. I'd only be praised for securing contracts. There's no way I'd be in trouble. Just let me do as I wish. No, you're not my direct subordinate, and I can't be responsible if anything were to happen. If you do things without my approval, you could end up causing us trouble. Just focus on your own job. Ah, I see. I know. You want to keep all the credits to get promoted so you'll get a pay raise. When did anyone ever say that? You're a terrible boss to take away motivation from your team.
Just please, can you focus on your job and nothing else? If you're going to try and do anything, I'll have to talk to your direct boss, which would be the General Affairs Manager.
How dare you tell on me? That's a snitch harassment!
This isn't just a threat. I'm warning you, do not ever do anything outside of your job, okay?
Oh, you're so annoying.
Excuse me?
No, nothing. I secured a 300K contract. I pretended as if I were keeping quiet, but I've been secretly working on this game. You lose.
What?
You're an uneducated hag who can't get a single large contract. I'm sure you're mad that you lost this game against your junior, and I'm going to stop speaking to you respectfully.
I'm sorry, what is this about?
All I had to do is to find a company that will implement our company's system, right? I secured a contract. I'm so talented.
You don't even know the contents of our system. How did you do that?
All I needed was a passion to get this job done.
Are you sure you secured a contract?
Of course! I got a signature on our contract. Praise me all you want.
You're lying. How did you even come up with the contract terms?
That's your job, so you can take care of that.
Who's the client? What's the name of the company?
It's my dad's company.
So, your father runs a business.
It's not a big company, though.
What's the company name?
Why are you asking?
We need to go greet them and explain this matter to them.
You don't have to do that. I already kinda explained it to him.
When will the implementation be? We need to confirm with the engineer team.
You don't have to do that.
Yes, we do.
It's not like they're going to be actually implementing the system. All I got was the contract.
What?
I mean, it's just a factory that manufactures screws. They don't need a fancy system.
Are you saying that you had him sign a contract just to generate sales?
That's right.
This is insane. You need to terminate the contract right away.
Stop ordering me around. I know you're mad that I beat you to it, but just how petty are you that you can't even congratulate my growth? You're lame.
We can't have them pay a huge amount of money for a system they won't even get to use. That's not the kind of business we run.
Shut up! You're just an employee here. All that matters is whether I accomplish results.
I can't just stay out of this.
Dad loaned some funds from the bank saying that he's investing in his company's equipment. Are you going to take that for granted?
Please tell me you're lying. He wouldn't be allowed to spend on anything other than what he initially planned to spend on.
Implementing a system is an investment to his equipment, right?
But he's not investing for anything if he's not going to use it for anything.
His daughter will be acknowledged at work, which will make him happy. He'll be motivated at work. The entire factory will generate more sales. Get it?
It's not so easy.
You need to stop complaining about my work.
Look, once again, you work for General Affairs. No one told you to secure a contract, and there's no need for you to do that.
That again, I'm sure you'd be excited if you get 300K, right? It's the same thing.
We can't count that non-existent sales as part of our sales.
How dare you! You keep getting in my way. Is that how desperately you want to be the best?
I never compete with others to begin with, and I just want you to stop getting in our way.
I'm so mad. I can't just look the other way after being looked down on.
I'm the one to be mad. I need to apologize to your father and explain this matter, so give me his address.
No, I'm not giving it to you, no matter what. If you show up, I'm going to stab your skull with the screws.
You're scaring me.
I went to Lily's parents' house.
Oh, thank God. I'm so glad to have such a reliable colleague like you. I knew she'd get mad at me if I went there, but she wouldn't complain if it were you.
Besides, why is that girl from General Affairs trying to mess with you, Christine?
I have no idea. The next moment I knew, she was glaring at me as if I were her enemy, and I don't know what to do about it.
I explained everything, including how their company won't need our system.
How did they react?
Well,
Did something happen?
he says he doesn't have a payment plan to repay the bank.
What?
Since he thought he'd implement the newest technology, he expected his production speed to increase based on his simulation.
But he's not implementing the system, right?
That's right, this is really bad. It means that he ended up deceiving the bank, which will be considered fraud.
Did you explain that to him?
Of course, he was crying ever since his wife left him. He raised his daughter as a single father, so he said he's spoiled her all along.
So, he couldn't reject his daughter's favor, huh? But this one's crossed the line.
Besides, why was she competing against you in sales?
I don't know. She did this all on her own. It sounded like she hates how I'm being recognized when I never had a formal education.
You've been making others shut up by showing what you've got.
I didn't do that. Besides, no one was like her.
Hey, I noticed there wasn't anyone inside the factory. I don't think he can afford to hire anyone. He seems to be exhausted, too.
He can take back the contract he signed with us. Can't we just cancel the finance he has with the bank?
That's right, but I'm sure the bank will ask what happened.
If the contract is nullified, I'm sure Lily isn't going to stay quiet about it.
I can talk to her.
Are you sure?
I can tell her that we can all focus on our own tasks.
It seems like she somehow listens to you well.
It's because I'm handsome and talented.
Stop getting all cocky.
Sorry. Anyway, I'll try talking to her.
Yes, please.
Lily, do you have a moment right now?
Hello, Kai. If you're asking me out for dinner, I'll go with you anytime.
That's not it. It's actually about the $300,000 contract.
About that, aren't you amazed? I hope I'd get recognized for this.
To tell you how it works, we always conduct a hearing upon proceeding with a contract with any company, so I went today.
What? Were you at my parents' house?
Yes, I spoke to your father, too.
I'm so embarrassed that you saw that old factory.
Don't say it like that. Your father was a wonderful, diligent person.
Not at all. His nails are dirty, no matter how many times he washes his hands. He's so disgusting.
That's how hard he worked to have raised you to this day, right?
That's just his responsibility.
But you caused too much trouble to him this time around.
Why would you say that?
He financed with a bank because you asked him to, but after checking his repayment plan, he'll be facing challenges to make his monthly payments.
What? Are you saying that he can't even pay back what he owes? That useless geezer.
You can't say it like that! Besides, we can't take his payment when we're not even implementing our system for him.
Just implement it then.
He said he doesn't have much data to the point where he'll need our system. All he needs is a book.
But I'm sure it'll be useful if he starts using it.
Your father doesn't know how to use a computer, so it'll be challenging for him.
This is why I hate fossils who were born in the 20th century. I wish them gone from this world.
How dare you even say that?
I know that I'm right. He's not even worth living. I wish he sells that land and gives me that money.
You don't even appreciate your father for working hard to raise you, do you?
My mother had an affair because he was disgusting.
That's none of my concern. Anyway, this contract is nullified, okay?
But I beat Christine with that contract. Kai, how dare you take that woman's side?
Look, you work for General Affairs. You don't have to work as if you work for Sales Department, and you don't need to compete with Christine.
I graduated from university after convincing that low-income father, and I hate how that uneducated woman keeps getting more attention than me.
There is work that only you can handle, too. Why won't you just get it?
I'd like to transfer to sales department then.
That's not the point.
And I just need to fight square with her, right?
You can't apply for transfer requests until 3 years after you started working for our company. There's an exam, too.
I'm a university graduate. Don't you underestimate me. But I don't want to wait for 2 more years. I guess I'll have a talk with the CEO.
What?
I'll show off how I can handle my general affairs work while I work for sales.
I suggest you don't, and I say that for your sake.
You're doing whatever it takes to ruin my career, and I can see how you're taking Christine's side. Kai, I'm truly disappointed in you.
Christine isn't even competing against you. She's rather worried about you.
I don't care. I'll do whatever it takes to bring her down.
Why do you hate her so much?
Her face, her education level, her figure, and her voice. Anyway, have a good day.
That's almost everything.
What in the world have you done?
What is it?
The accounting department reached out to me to say that they can't locate any of the receipts I turned in.
I guess our accounting department is useless. They can't even manage to handle those documents.
Don't even pretend that you have no idea. We know you did this.
If you're accusing me only because general affairs and accounting are located on the same floor, you're crazy.
No, we checked the footage. We saw you go through the pile of documents in the accounting department's office.
What? I thought only the board members had access to that footage. How did you even have access to it?
I talked to our CEO about it.
So annoying. You're making a huge deal out of reimbursements. This is why I hate uneducated people like you, because you're so greedy.
We sometimes have meetings outside, and we have to spend on entertainment, so we tend to spend a lot.
I secured a $300K contract without any of those, though.
That was because you forced your father to sign the contract. Besides, that contract was nullified.
Kai must have been behind it. Are you guys having fun cornering me around like this?
Stop victimizing yourself. You caused trouble to your father, and you're getting in our way at work. To be very honest, we don't have the time to be dealing with you.
What?
Don't you realize how much trouble you're causing everyone else? Your father, too. I'm sure he's in huge trouble right now with the bank investigating his loan. I suppose he hasn't told you any of that.
What do you mean? Did the bank find out?
I heard your father decided to report to the bank about his lie.
Oh my god! I'm going to end up becoming a daughter of a criminal! That bastard! He wasn't supposed to do that!
Kai told me all about it. You don't appreciate your father at all.
You have nothing to do with this.
Sure, I guess what happens between you and your father isn't my business. I'm going to be busy with a large contract now, so please stop getting in my way.
Why are you trying to act all tough? Are you making yourself look as if you're busy with a small 100K contract?
I secured a 300 million contract.
Huh?
It's with a huge company that has a little under 1,000 branches across the globe. They decided to implement our system in all of those locations.
You're lying. That's not even a realistic number.
I'm sure. It's the largest contract ever in the history of our company.
That's impossible. That's not just double or triple of our annual sales.
And for this sake, Kai has been spending years to develop a new system. While I was going around visiting our potential clients' offices, I was making sure I note what our clients are demanding, and Kai made it happen.
I knew it. You guys are going out. And you guys work together to corner me around like this.
You're misunderstanding something.
What?
Kai and I are not in a romantic relationship, but that's not the topic. Did you really think you're even worth our time and effort to corner you around?
What?
To me, you're not even worth being my rival, and I don't really care about you.
But you always respond whenever I texted you.
If I don't respond, you would try to look for ways to accuse me of harassing for anything I do. So, I've been extremely considerate when I was interacting with the younger generation.
What? So were you just brushing me off?
Yes, I wish you realized it sooner.
It's a late harassment.
I need you to tell me what that is.
It means you're late in telling me that.
I've been telling you all along, but you never cared to listen.
I can't possibly let an uneducated, ugly old hag defeat me like this.
Even more cherries on top.
That's enough. I just have to continue working in general affairs as I always have, right? Okay, fine. I'll do that. Bye.
Hold on a second.
What?
Destroying the reimbursement document is considered property damage, and for inhibiting with the accounting department's operation, it's considered obstruction of business.
So what?
Our CEO said he'll be taking appropriate actions, so he's probably filing a police report about this.
Why? That's rude!
Do you still have the reimbursement document then? If you still have them, he might look the other way.
Of course not. I already shredded them all.
Whoa, so my 28K reimbursement is all gone.
Why is it so much?
I had business trips abroad this time around. I'll be getting special bonus, but I can't get over the reimbursement. So now you're going to owe me that amount.
What?
The company isn't going to pay me that amount since the receipts are gone. They'll get in trouble if the IRS investigates it.
But why would I pay for it?
If there's a reason you shouldn't pay for it, I'd like you to tell me.
My dad just texted me, and he says he'll turn himself into the police.
I see. I feel bad for him for having a daughter like you.
Oh, but I guess I got lucky. He'll shut down the factory, and he decided to sell the house and the land.
Why are you so happy about this? Your father had cherished the factory all those years.
What? Oh no, this is horrible!
What happened?
He says there's a huge amount of debt secured against the land, so there won't be much left after paying it off.
Well, that's to be expected. It's normal to secure a loan with collateral like land.
He's such a failing father who can't gift his daughter with any assets.
He's still alive.
So, what's going to happen to me then?
You'll lose your job, for sure, if you can't count on the land that you were counting on. You'll just have to look for another job.
Oh, I know! I can just use my talent!
What exactly are you referring to?
I'm cheerful, I'm kind, and I'm very likable!
Let me proofread that. You tend to be cheerful in front of someone you like, and you tend to be kind towards selective number of people. And you tend to think that you have a likable personality.
How rude! You negated everything!
It's good to stay confident, but you can't misunderstand yourself. You're only going to humiliate yourself.
How much is your annual income? I'm going to make more than you just to look down on you.
I make about $150K as of now, but I'm sure I'll get a pay raise since I secured a large contract.
What? That's an extra digit than me.
I get commission because I work for sales.
That's not fair. Just because you've been there after graduating junior high, you get to work for sales. All the rest of us are required to take an exam if we wanted to get transferred out of general affairs.
I took that exam too.
Really?
I think it was around when I was 22. I took the exam and the CEO recognized my results.
That's amazing.
I was just a kid who didn't know how to do anything when I just graduated junior high. But I didn't want to attend high school with my classmates who used to harass me all the time, so I decided not to go. I've always told myself that I'm going to be more successful than those kids.
What? Wasn't it because you were from a poor family?
We weren't wealthy, but both of my parents worked a government job, so we had a stable income.
I thought your family couldn't afford to let you attend high school.
Also, to be precise, I got GE later on, so I'm not a junior high graduate.
Why didn't you correct me then?
I didn't want to deal with you.
What?
Who cares which school I graduated from? I have colleagues and bosses who recognize what I do currently, and I enjoy my job because I get what I deserve for that recognition.
So, are you saying that my attacks weren't hurting you at all?
Isn't it annoying when a mosquito keeps flying around your face? It was similar to that. I could either ignore it or kill it, and I was debating which option I should take.
How scary!
I'm sorry, but I'm about to go to a team outing with the sales team. I've been focused on work all along, so just let me enjoy my night.
I'll go with you! Will you teach me the ultimate skills in sales?
You don't belong at an outing. You belong at the police station.
Oh no!
Lily was arrested under property damage and obstruction of business, but she was only charged with penalty and she was never imprisoned. I thought she'd go to prison, but I guess this is pretty common for the crimes she committed. Nonetheless, I claimed a $28K compensation from her by filing a civil lawsuit. I really needed her to pay me back for her damages. Lily's father decided to turn himself into the police after all that happened before the bank actually loaned him the funds. And because the bank hadn't deposited those funds, his actions weren't considered fraud. It was considered attempted fraud, and his charges were waived. After losing her job, Lily went to go visit her father, just to find out that the land was on sale, and she couldn't even get a hold of him anymore. I can only imagine that her father must have made the toughest decision to keep a distance from his daughter after realizing that she couldn't rely on anyone. Lily went around applying for sales jobs that were hiring, but she had no luck getting any of those jobs. I believe it's because of the way she talks and her habit of exaggerating her words. As for me, I'm making sure I don't get too excited about the large contract, and I've been continuing to work diligently every day. Kai has been complaining that he doesn't get to sleep at night because he has so much work to handle with the large contract that I secured. And he's making me treat him to a barbecue sometime soon, but we'll just enjoy it.